And hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Kaz Has. My name is Kaz, and today we're going to be checking out a game called Piracy. It is a game that's been in early access on Steam for quite a while. Recently it finally became full version, if you can call it that. I don't know exactly how to refer to it. They hit 1.1.21, so that's past 1.0, so it's no longer in early access, so it's done, technically. I bought this game when it was still in early access, probably around November, maybe December, I'm not entirely sure. But it was straight up busted, wouldn't run, crashed all the time. It had no tutorial whatsoever, didn't really know how to play, didn't really know what the point was, and just didn't really spend much time with it. I spent about 30 minutes with it and got sick of it crashing, so I stopped. Now, I loaded it back up recently, and because actually I saw it on sale on Steam for $2, and normally it's 10, so I was like, oh cool, it's on sale. Is it done? And it's out of early access, so I checked it out. And I spent about 5 hours in it. It's not a bad game, really. I do have problems with it though. So let's just load into one of my saves here. I'm on easy mode, and I have two different saves. My first save, I actually used Cheat Engine in to see how many pirates I could get. You can get a lot. Let's just go into my regular save though. And alright. Let me turn on all the video effects. Bloom all the way, depth, and vignette. And I think that's everything. So this is what the game looks like when you have all the settings on. Vignette adds a weird blur to the edge of everything. And I wear glasses, and it makes me feel like my glasses are dirty all the time. So it's really weird. So I turn that off normally. I'm probably going to turn it off again right away, so I'm gonna do that now. I actually think it looks better without it. So without vignette, yeah, where to go? There it is. And then also bloom, that makes everything look all weird and shiny. I'm sorry, I don't like that. And then depth makes things blurry when I don't really care about that. So I like this. I like turning all that off. Now it looks really sharp and actually, in my opinion, better. I don't know. I just don't like all the weird video effects. But anyway, let's get into the game, shall we? How this works is that you are the captain of your ship, and you generate this character at the beginning. You level up as you sail around the world, and you basically plunder and kill people and take their stuff. All these crew members I hired in a tavern in a town, and this ship I actually hijacked from another person. So you start with a little tiny skiff, work your way up to a bigger and bigger ship. And also, this is another thing, you can actually hit spacebar anytime to pause, and you actually have to actually do anything, really, in the game. As you can see, you can give individual commands to people if you want to be, like, strategical. I want to move all these guys over here, and they'll go right away. I've never actually seen a reason to do that. I've just kind of zerged everything from this point on. I just, like, if you left-click, your captain goes. If you right-click, everybody goes. I've just been zerging everybody. As you can see, everybody's happy. To keep them happy, you go into your crew here, and you pay everybody, and they all get psyched and super jazzed about getting paid. And as you complete tasks, you gain XP, which you can actually level up your characters here. See how many guys you can hire. This many dudes. What is this? This is like that's 6 by 6, so 6 times 6. So don't make me do math right now because I'm really tired. 72, maybe. Let's just forget I tried to do math. Anyway, if you go into your guys, you can actually level them up. I have 2 TP, which is I don't know what that stands for. It doesn't actually ever tell you. I don't think it actually tutorializes you how to level up your guys, to be honest. It might. I don't remember it doing that. It's a really short tutorial. It doesn't show much. But yeah, you can level up things like strength. It actually gives you what it relates to here. So strength will give you more bonus damage. Vitality will give you more HP regen. And armor. I've never actually gotten armor to go up at all. Intelligence will give you passive XP. Dexterity will see how it doesn't line up. Like, it stops lining up at some point. Luck does give you more critical chance. So I don't know why it's not lining up like that. It's weird. UI. There's a lot of weird UI stuff. Like, anyway, let's just level this guy up. I just put my 2 points somewhere. That's me, Kaz. Let's put 2 points there. Seems good. Put a point there. You need to be more intelligent. Why not? And that's my 4th guy. He doesn't get XP. You can actually capture animals. There's no tutorial in the game on how to capture animals at all. I actually had to look it up on Google. It was actually a top Google result when you look up pixel piracy capturing animals. It's like a top search. Another top search is how you actually build your ship. So if you go to ship setup, anytime you're stopped at either a town or an island, not in the middle of the ocean, you can't do that, but town or island, you can actually stop, go and edit your hull. So you can right click to delete parts of your ship, and you can grab your wood blocks and put more parts of your ship together. One of the other top Google searches I had to look up was when you place a piece, I didn't know how to rotate it forever. Apparently, you just click it again. It seems simple. Seems like really simple, but it's a top Google result for trying to figure out how to play this game. So that's worth noting. You just click things and they rotate. So that's weird. You can make as big a ship as you want, really. I do believe, like, I haven't gotten into ship-on-ship combat yet, but I do believe, like, the thicker the walls, the more HP your ship has and stuff like that. You can eventually get cannons, and you can actually, if you see up here, you can actually assign different crew members to different jobs. So if you go into your crew setup, you can go into a guy, and right now they're all just ship crew because I just kind of zerg everybody, so it doesn't matter. But you can set them up to be gunners, and then that means they'll use the guns on your ship, apparently. I don't actually know if that works because I haven't tried it, but it probably does. You can also make a training group, so you know, hey, I have a bunch of newbies. I don't want to send them all by themselves. And custom group. I don't know if you can actually rename the custom group. It doesn't let you do it, I don't think. Anyway, this guy needs to go back to ship crew because that's where he belongs. Also, if you look at the character sheet, you can actually give them new skills. You have to click their passive item to actually equip the skill. So I want to teach him how to fish. I just click the fish, and he learns that. And as he starts fishing, if you get him a fishing pole, I don't actually know if you have to equip one of them to make that work. Maybe you do. See, I try to scroll the mouse wheel to actually like look through this list, but that doesn't work. It just flips between characters. And oh, here's another fun thing. If you actually do that enough, the sound effect will stop working and fizzle out. There you go. See how it just like kind of stops? So that's another bug. Or maybe it's intentional. I don't know. But anyway, you can just equip. Like I don't know. I know I might have a fishing pole, but I have a lot of junk. So let's just skip that. Who cares? But anyway, that's how you give everyone skills. I'll actually show you Kaz's skills. I have a lot. Basic attack, level 2. Ship plunder, level 2. That gives me more gold when I plunder a ship. I'll show you how to do that. Toilet study, 6% less poop. That matters, kinda, sorta. But anyway, let's go somewhere. So this is the world map. C is where I am. And I am actually a level... I don't know exactly how my crew level relates to the levels of enemy ships. I just know I have 4 crew members who are, you know, pretty well leveled at this point. So I can take on level 3 stuff. So let's just do that. I'll show you how to take over a ship. You can equip everybody with certain weapons and have them specialize into those weapons. And see here, this is me moving. You actually get a percentage ticking up to simulate time. And then you get these pop-ups saying, hey, in your next space, you have a hostile encounter. What are you going to do? You can run away, or you can engage. It's always a 60% chance as far as I can tell. Maybe it goes up the harder they are, but I have not seen that go up at all. So let's just engage them. So here we are. That's their ship. They have 5 dudes. There's a treasure chest and an urn, 2 urns actually, that have some stuff in it. So let's just go. I'm going to click everybody to this one spot so we all group up into one position. And if you can see, all I have to do is move them here. And they'll poop. They don't actually poop all the time. They just poop on, you know, random intervals. Oh, God! Oh, God. I just lost my captain. Okay, you guys gotta... Oh, did they know how to swim? Okay, so there's a skill you can teach your crew, which is how to swim. And I think that's the reason they respawned instantly in here, because normally when people fall into the water, they just straight up die. And, oh, one of my guys has the cleaning skill, so we just kicked that poop off the ship. So let's regroup. Let's try not to fall to our deaths again. But everyone's bunched up there, so this is actually going to be kind of hard. If we had cannons, I bet we could actually take out their ship that way. Let's just go again, man. We'd like to brawl. We'd like to pillage and plunder. Go, man. And you just kind of click them in there and just let them do the thing. You can pause and micromanage, but it's usually just this Zerg combat stuff, so things just kind of happen. So you end up having to like overlevel your guys for encounters that you believe are going to happen. So here we go. My captain can open treasure chests using this button. And that just gives me a bunch more gold and a small elixir. And let's see here. I can hit this urn, grab that stuff. I actually just got my captain a gun, which is kind of cool. And yeah, we took over the ship. So now what do? What we can do is either capture the ship, and then we'll continue to sail this ship, and all of my goods and stuff will come over to this ship, and we'll hang out on here. Or I can go back to my ship, which I'm going to do because I like my ship. And you wait for them to kind of waddle over. I actually gave my captain and one other guy faster walk speed, but they still move really slow. So now that we're off that ship, we can plunder it and blow it up. We get a bunch of stuff for it. You can see in the lower right hand corner. And you actually get a majority of your gold this way is by just straight up plundering ships. And yeah, that's that ship. So now we have 1,330 gold. And we can pay our guys so they stay happy. And that's pretty much how you plunder a ship. Let's go. Man, another thing, I don't know if I mentioned it, is whenever you have to pause to do anything. Whenever you do, all the sound effects and music stop. So it's really weird. He just kicked more poop. It's really weird to have to do that. It sounds like I'm really hating on this game, but I'm really not. Like, I do enjoy it. It's just there's so many weird quirks with it. Let's do some more pirates. Let's kill more pirates, and then we'll head over to a town, and I'll show you that bit. So here we're traveling. I really love the Indifferent Sun. He's kind of like meh. Meh. I did read that they partnered with Relogic to finish the rest of the game in the final stretch, and you might know them from Terraria. I don't know exactly what they did. I just assume they helped them polish it up in the end and make it run, because, like I said, it wasn't running very well when I first got it. Alright, so this ship is a little bit different. Still only 5 hostiles. I think level 3 just straight up means 5 hostiles, and then every enemy has certain numbers of HP, so you can kind of like scope it out. But once you're here, man. Like, you can't just you can't go to the world map and leave, I don't think. I've never actually tried. I mean, we can try. Let's try. Nope. You cannot escape ship encounters. So there's another thing where you hit exit. If you hover over exit, it says when you're sailing or before a ship encounter, you're going to want to save. So just hit the save. There's no save. There is actually no save button. So to save, I think you just click exit game? Maybe? I know you double click it to get to the main menu. But so that's another weird thing that I thought it was pretty interesting. It's like, make sure you save, guys. Alright, where the hell's the save button? Didn't include that. So here they go, they just zerg everything again. On my cheat engine save, it's actually really satisfying when you have a giant group of guys killing other giant group of guys, but I find that actually playing the game and not cheating, it's better just to have a small group of really high level dudes. Well, I don't know how high level these guys are. I don't know what the level cap is. It could only be like 20, but I've only gotten to like, I think Kaz is my highest level guy at 18. He's actually the original guy. If you lose your captain and your captain dies, let me just blow this up. Boom! If your captain dies, one of your other crew members randomly takes over the captain position, and your game continues. It doesn't end. But the thing is, you can actually load up your game, like, from the last save point, which it automatically saves every time you move spots. So if something horrible happens, like a bunch of your guys fall into the water, you can just reload. Like, it's not... It doesn't seem to be roguelike, really, unless that's just because I'm on the easiest difficulty. Which very much could be. Let's see. Let's go to a town. The thing about this is, if I normally when you first start out in an area, it all looks like this. Like each one of these is a space. But now that I have this open water here, I can double click this to go to the town immediately. But I don't know what's there, and it could be like a super hard ship or something, because you can only see what's adjacent to you unless you've visited it, like an island. So this could be a ship, and I might run into a ship, you know, whatever. So I'm just gonna actually go kitty corner up to here, and Distance is 5. So I'll double click. And we'll watch this animation. I think we might have a chance at an encounter still. But as this ticks up, time is ticking. They are eating food. They're consuming my stuff. They're pooping everywhere. You do have to make sure... In the beginning, you get a skill book for cleaning for free. You should make sure one of your crew members can clean. Otherwise, your ship will be just covered in turds. And it's funny for a little while, and then it just gets annoying. Here we go. There's the town. Oh, there's no tavern here. Well, I'll show you how to actually shop. So you just move your captain onto the island. He uses the grappling hook to get over water pretty much all the time. And I think he has level 2 fast walking speed, so this is actually going way faster than it normally does. Waddle, 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 waddle. So you can shop at all these places. Just hit space and it shows you everything that's available. Ooh, a fishing rod. I'll just buy one of those because of the hell of it. And I'll go into sell. I have animal cages. You have to train someone with the animal catching skill, and then I think you keep them in a cage. So I'm gonna... Oh, I just sold my cage. I'm an idiot. Well. Money's not that hard to come by, honestly. I wish you could sort these. I also wish that you could use... Oh, can you... Okay, so now the mouse wheel... Now the mouse wheel works in this menu, but not... That's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna sell my rocks. Oh, it goes to the top when you sell something. That doesn't help. Let's just start selling some stuff. This is all stuff I plundered from people I've killed. So let's just try and make sure we don't... Oh, I just sold a pistol. Oh, well. Like, it's kind of... Like, it doesn't stack things, so it's kind of... I sold another pistol. It's kind of really tedious to do this and be careful while doing it. Especially when you play like I do, when I just go out and I have so much food in my ship that doesn't matter how long I'm out in the ocean. And then I just pillage and rape everything. And then I come back with a bunch of stuff. Okay. Pistol. Gotta keep that pistol. And that pistol. I don't know if I need a spear. I don't know. I think we sold enough stuff. See, I've like doubled my money just right there. And I haven't even sold everything. Do I want anything else? I don't think I want anything else. I think you can dig up stuff with a shovel. So I'll buy that. I don't know if we need a actual like digging skill. Let's actually look. Might as well pick up some food while I'm here. Let's buy some a soup pot, some citrus. Your guys can get scurvy or whatnot, so you need fruit on your ship, otherwise they get sick. And some fish. You need to train one of your guys to actually cook some meat, like raw meat and fish. And there's no animation or anything for it. It's just like, oh, that guy has the skill, so he'll walk around preparing it, and then, yeah, it's done. Let's see, cooking skill, map awareness skill. More gold from chests? Yeah. There's the swimming skill, fast learner skill, ship plunder, everything you really need. There's not a whole lot of... I mean, there's a lot of different stuff, but it's like a skill for every basic thing someone can do. So, in the end, there's only like... You'll only give probably 12 skills to one guy, maybe. And that costs a lot to get it on all your dudes, which is why it's kind of hard to get a crew so big and have them be useful, but I don't know. Barrels increase plundered gold. You put that on your ship. I already have some of those. Toilet paper. No more morale loss on poop. So I guess, yeah, poop all over your ship hurts morale, which is why you want to actually make sure that you don't have poop everywhere. So you have to train someone to clean. I can get a pirate flag. There's nothing here that I want. All right, let's get out of here. And you can just hear poop going on. There we go. He's going to punt it. Yeah. We're just waiting for my captain to waddle back over here. But yeah, you can actually choose, when you have a whole crap ton of guys, you can choose to have a boarders group, which is like your offensive pirates, a ship crew who maintains your ship, gunners to gun, trainers to train, then animals. I've never had animals. But if you just hit the number keys, like 3 will deselect and select this. So if I right click to send my crew somewhere and I don't have ship crew selected, it won't actually send them. So it kind of has basic like control group stuff like a RTS would have, but it's, you know, the actual control in combat is not that precise. Let's see here. Can I take a level 4 pirate? I don't think so. Really don't think so. How about I try and find an... Oh, I haven't been to this island. Let's go to that island. And I'll show you an island. I actually forgot to throw more food in my ship, but I have a bunch of sea biscuits. And I think rum? Thought it was gonna crash. Okay. Let's see here. Ship setup. Food. Now that we're actually docked, I have food in my inventory that I can throw on the ship, so I'm gonna put more fruit out so my guys don't get sick. And let's throw some soup there on the floor. Like I honestly don't think there's like tables and stuff, like actual. Oh, here's decorations. Wood wall, cannon window. No, there's no like tables and chairs and stuff. So yeah, okay, everybody on. We can actually check out what's on the island first. Bunch of tribe duders. They don't look that difficult. The real like trick is that they have knockback. So if you send your guys right here to the edge and they get into a fight, they'll be pushed into the water immediately. So guys, come on, what the hell? They're all busy eating. Is your morale low? No, you're fine. Everybody group up so you all go at once. And go. So basically you want to get guys into the island as far as you can, or right at the beginning, because they can get knocked back a really, really far way. So here we go, we're just kind of mauling everybody. Alright, you guys got to get back into the island. No, my captain! Son of a bitch. Knocked my captain to the water. Oh, dicks. Such dicks. My captain back? Yeah, he can swim. Yeah, you can swim. That's why I bought that skill that I didn't know what it did. Go, man. Alright. So now I have my captain back. I can actually do some stuff. And you need your captain to interact with everything. I don't know what a tribal hook is. I'll do that last. I just shot that damn thing from all the way across the thing. There's a crab. Could probably catch it if I wanted to. I've had no reason to because I just buy food. And I guess like actually collecting pets is kind of a gotta catch them all kind of situation, like a Pokemon situation. But oh, let's scoop that. There we go. Bottle of rum, 60 gold. But yeah, I like it didn't tutorialize how to catch animals, and I never really found. Oh, yeah, that tribal thing spawned more enemies. Never really found a reason to capture all the animals. Maybe it does give you bonuses. I know you can probably use them because you can put them in a control group, but still, like, never found like a legit logical reason to like. The game never gave me a reason to really want. Even though I think I figured out how to do it, I just never cared. As you can see, looting an island gives me like no gold. It's like not worth anything. So you really want to keep getting ships all the time. Let's see here. Where was that one badass ship that we ran away from? Maybe we'll try that. Let's go to this island and see what's next door to it. One of the skills is to see more and more of the map, but I don't think it actually reveals the question marks. I think it just shows you literally more of the map with more of the question marks. I'm not sure though. Let's see. This has a bunch of bad guys on it, but I don't really want to fight them because they're not worth anything. So, ship number 2. It's only a level 2. We can murder this thing and take all of its cheese. Let's go. Just through poop. Oh, actually got. Wow. All right. Normally, I would be already murdering them, and I'd get this message. We'll engage them. So apparently, okay. So that hostile, that's weird. Normally, when I get that message, it's on an island, and I'm already murdering all the Aboriginal people. By the time they're like, well, they're usually like, oh, we want like payment to not attack you, but I'm already murdering all of them, so it doesn't make sense. I guess it works on ships too, and I think it only added 1 person. Because it's a level 2 ship, I think there's only supposed to be 2 people, maybe 3. Maybe it didn't do anything. I don't know. So let's loot this. Got a chef's knife and 40 gold. Alright. And that right there is about as much as I'd get on an actual island. Now I can scuttle the ship and make a bunch of money. And that's actually how you get materials to upgrade your own ship, is by plundering them. So I got all the materials and the gold. A lot of gold. Way more gold than that island. Kick that poop. But yeah, that is pretty much the game. As you continue onward throughout the map, things get harder and harder and harder as you move outer, like further and further. There's also weird islands like this one. This island is just an island full of panda bears. I don't know how to explain that. I don't think anybody can. But there's a lot of charming, cool stuff about this game. There's just a lot of stuff you have to forgive to actually like it. And I like it. It's fun. I have no idea what the renown system is. I believe as you just keep playing, you get more and more renown. And legendary kills is actually how you defeat the game. You actually have to hunt down and kill 4 named pirates somewhere in this world. And that's the game. There's not much to it, as I've seen anyway. I mean, you just kind of zerg out and kill dudes. Like I said, there is probably ship combat, but I haven't gotten into that yet. And there's no tutorial for it. So, yeah, it's kind of, from what I've seen in my first 5 or 6 hours playing, it's kind of bare bones. But it's pretty fun, you know. It's not an intense RTS action game or a super intense roguelike game, even though I think they meant to build it that way. Like I said, I haven't tried the hardest difficulty, so I'm guessing that if you die, you don't get a new captain in that mode. I'm guessing, but I'm just playing on the easy mode. And like I said, I've been using Cheat Engine on my other save, and that actually makes it way more fun because I don't have to worry about, you know, scooping money all the time, and I can just like zone out and kill a bunch of dudes. It's kind of fun. Anyway, that's Pixel Piracy. It's available on Steam right now. I think it's still $2 on the Steam sale for the summer sale. Don't quote me on that though. Please don't quote me on anything I say. Actually, that'd be really nice of you. But otherwise, it's $10, and yeah, it's actually a pretty good time if you want to play a game where you just zone out and, you know, click things. It's pretty cool. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully that wasn't... I feel like I was complaining a lot, like more than praising it. But actually, I think the game looks really good. Like, I mean, all the video effects they add, like, I don't need them. Like, it just makes my glasses feel dirty. Like I said, it's like, geez, guys. Really. But anyway, yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think what can make it way better is just the little polished things. Like I said, this, like, when you pause, the music stops, and I get it because you're paused, but you spend a lot of time in this menu, like a lot of time in this menu. So I don't feel like you need to stop the music, really. And also the whole no save button thing, the double click to quit, like this, you have to double click and then you quit out to your game. It takes a moment, and it still takes a moment. And there we go. Just weird little things like that. The whole lack of like actual controls and the options is kind of a bummer. That's actually not, that's not your voice, that's the voices of the characters, by the way. Just little things, a bunch of little stuff that'd be cool if they touched on, but I noticed, like I said a few months ago, the game barely ran. So the fact that it's in a playable state right now, and it's actually fun to spend time with, I am actually quite happy. But anyway, thanks for watching. I've been rambling for too long. See you next time.